To return it, here's Deontay Spencer. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. To throw, Bridgewater. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Bridgewater to Hamler, 1st down Broncos. 1st down, Bridgewater. Buying time to his left. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. To throw is Bridgewater. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco 1st down. Here's Bridgewater. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Bobby Massey, the right tackle, called for the penalty there. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Following the penalty, here's Gordon. And he'll slice his way down to the 30 with a pickup of 7.
After another really nice run, this is where a defense coordinator earns his money. His guys have been on the field a long time, so he's got to decide what he wants to do to try and slow them down. Is he going to substitute some players in, get some fresh guys, or is he just going to try to attack and try and find a way to take the ball away from them?
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. No doubt they were hoping for 7 points out of this drive, CD. The good news, they could at least salvage 3 because that ball went bouncing out of bounds.
Yeah, how about the bounce that they got? They kept them in field goal range. You're exactly right. They get a chance to get 3 points out of it and not cost themselves.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
After splitting the uprights, McManus to kick it away. On the return, Devin Duvernay. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Time to see this wide-open Baltimore offense go to work, and leading them, pretty darn good one. Lamar Jackson out of Louisville.
The best numbers that Lamar Jackson possesses is that his team wins the vast majority of games that he starts at quarterback. But in addition, 2,900 yards rushing in his career. They know how to build around him and play to his strengths.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Play action. It's Jackson. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
The defense is always talking about not letting Lamar Jackson get comfortable. A good job there on his opening drive of making him uncomfortable.
And you're talking about doing it so early in the game because all week long, there's been anxiety on the defensive side of the ball. How do we keep this guy hemmed in? How do we tackle him? To get it done that early, that's got to feel great for them.
2nd and 11 now.
Another try after the first down sack. Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Jackson to Andrews on that one. First down, Baltimore. I have to imagine many defensive coordinators had a sleepless night trying to game plan ways to slow down Lamar Jackson. What do you think is the most effective way to try to do it?
Well, you've got to be a little counterintuitive because normally you're sitting on the wide receiver 1, aren't you? But with Lamar Jackson, I'd sit on the tight end. He loves to throw into the middle of the field, loves that position as his #1 target. Take that away and hope you have a corner who can stand up man-to-man against his speed guy on the perimeter.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Jackson.
And that's going to be caught. It's James Prochet.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Jackson. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
I do believe we came here to see a game, didn't we? And it looks like he's running what we call routes versus air. You just go out there with your offensive unit and throw the football with no defense. He's 5 for 5 on the opening drive.
He was on his game there for drive #1, but my only thing is now he can't go any higher than that. He was so perfect. Can he do it again later?
Yeah, all he cares about right now is making it 10 for 10, 15 for 15.
Keeping that going.
And he feels like he can get it done.
And the mile-high air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
3rd and 1, partner. No need to be fancy there. Just use some force and move forward and pick up the first down.
Now Gordon on first down. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Out, fumbled near midfield, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, You go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
On second down and 4. Jackson. It's complete to Brown, right side.
Jackson on target to Brown for a Ravens first down.
Jackson from the shotgun.
That's taken in by Duvernay.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
The timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to roam, but notice how he keeps his head on a swivel looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned into a big play.
Jackson now.
And that'll be caught. Touchdown Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown.
Marquise Brown with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
They will start at the 25 as Spencer elects not to return this.
And coming out now, the Broncos. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Tackled by Derek Wolfe. Remember, he used to be on the other sideline with Denver.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down.
On second down, Gordon once more.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
41 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Second and 2.
Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Now a handoff. This is Gordon. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Out of the gun, Bridgewater.
And that is incomplete. So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Jackson on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Brown. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Now it's Jackson. This is caught. It's Brown. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Brown. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. And Jackson throwing once more. Got a man. It's Brown. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
And Marquise Brown is definitely a guy who can take the top off of a defense and make the big catches downfield. Also known as Hollywood. Now in his third season from Oklahoma. Wants to make more catches like the one we just saw there. The routine variety.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Jackson. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens will extend their lead. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And Spencer will elect to not bring it out here. It's a touchback. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. Bridgewater to Sutton, first down Denver. They'll run on first down. It's Gordon. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They've got 2nd and 12 from the 36. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. On 2nd and 12, Bridgewater finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. From the gun, Bridgewater.
And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Here's Sam Martin now as he'll kick it away for the second time. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And they'll get him down up past the 15. Now it appears we've got an injured Raven down there on the field. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Jackson going to keep it running right.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They run it for the first time with a backup Murray. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Jackson. And this is going to be pulled in by the tight end Andrews. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down.
They're looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted.
Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. He'll get this one to Patrick. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. He finds his man, complete. It's Patrick. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Ravens out in front. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We saw a terrific first half from the dual-threat quarterback, Lamar Jackson. He's thrown for 2 touchdowns, and he has run for another. As for the call of the second half, we turn things back over to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half.
Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. No run back here for Duvernay. Touchback out to the 25.
Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive. So that'll back him up 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Now it's Jackson. He finds his man, complete. It's Brown. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. One play has them to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie corner, Pat Surtain.
And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive. I think they just crossed it on that one.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13. Bridgewater now.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
He's picked off at his own 47. Now the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Well, really not much secret there. 3rd and long, Charles, that he was looking to throw the football. And I would imagine as a defender, you're kind of salivating in that spot, right?
You certainly are, because 3rd and long situations, they tip the scale towards the defense every single time. Now you're actually able to dictate and understand what the offense is trying to do. You know where the 1st down marker is. You set your defense that way, and maybe you can be a little more aggressive in certain situations because of that. You start focusing on your coverage assignment, and when the ball's released, you break on it and make a play, as we just saw there.
Give him 10 yards on the keeper, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. Out of the pistol, here's Williams. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
42 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up 1st downs.
They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Not too many more ideal situations than 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a 1st down. They ran it and picked it up.
Now a 1st carry for their fullback. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Handoff. It's Murray. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Now Jackson. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Ravens. It's Hollywood.
2 yards on the touchdown there as the Ravens push further out in front.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things.
Gordon loses the football. It's loose.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And he will have the Broncos first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. This is Gordon as they go to him again. Looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape. Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long, but a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. That's out to the flat for Gordon. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 28. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. Down to the 25. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Now Bridgewater. He finds his man complete. It's Patrick. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 14. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues. On first down, Gordon. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up.
On 2nd and 11 now. Bridgewater toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was trying to hit Melvin Gordon there, but now it'll be 3rd down. Throwing, Bridgewater. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. Desperation time, 4th down, Bridgewater. And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Williams will score. Touchdown, Broncos.
The offensive line will get the 6 points next to their name. They should be credited with this one. Tremendous blocking to get the runner into the end zone.
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And this is up and good. It cuts the lead to 28-10 now. That drive, a long one, spanning 15 plays.
And it was the rookie Javonte Williams who finished it off with a touchdown run.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession.
After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
And they'll begin by running the option.
First down and more for Jackson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
The Jackson going to hold on to it again.
And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield.
Here's second and a yard.
They'll go option to the short side. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
Give him 4 yards as he does it himself, and it's a first down.
So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the first down, get a new set, and let's start over.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
They'll run on first down. Williams. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
59 yards on the ground for him so far.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. They run it again with Williams. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down. As we get late in this one, is altitude a factor for a visiting team in Denver? Is that something that's overplayed?
No, it's real, and I know a lot of the visiting teams like to downplay it because they don't want to get into...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Latavius Murray. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens will add on to their lead.
Well, they were looking to pick up the first down on 3rd and short. They got a little more than they bargained for, finding the end zone as well.
And oftentimes in short yardage situations, you get a lot of defenders stacked near the line of scrimmage, partner. So if you can get past that first wave, there's usually room to roam, and he found it.
They will start at the 25 as Spencer elects not to return this.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
On second down, Gordon once more.
Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. Bridgewater from the gun on 3rd down.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott.
And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he could do there, and he winds up giving the ball away.
He'll buy some time right. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
And, Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive.
And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. It's the All-Pro Von Miller who came in to belt him behind the line. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Again, it's Williams. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown.
8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
So definitely a good day's work throwing the football. Very good day's work. A 4th touchdown passes. They're really pouring it on.
Yeah, and so much for going into clock mode after getting that touchdown, right? Because you would think with the lead, 4th quarter, they might actually do that. No chance. They've kept attacking and got another touchdown pass as a result.
And Spencer will elect to not bring it out here. It's a touchback. And the football going back over to the Denver Broncos.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Then he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. The Broncos on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards. Bridgewater now from the 50.
On the slant, it's Fant.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score.
Yeah, check. Hey,
Bridgewater again. Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. A first down throw for Bridgewater. He's going to drop this one down to Gordon. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Bridgewater. Bridgewater intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15.
75 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Williams. Williams is going to have the first down and a little more. And all the way up to the 33-yard line. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.